inside that name Natalie, who's hiding there? Like, who owns that name? After a while, like maybe I don't know, 2 weeks, I was waking up feeling different. Do you have another face that you usually put on? Do you use your mind, or does your mind use you?
Love, baby. You got me twisted. Red.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Natalie K with a triple Y, so that's Natalie K-E-Y-Y-Y. Yeah. Anyways, so today I'm doing a video that's a bit different. It's on confidence. It's everything confidence, and mine is from a personal like point of view. It's not really like researched or anything. Yeah, it's just personal, and I think it will be more authentic if I do so, because I definitely did struggle with confidence for quite some time over the years, especially last year. Actually, it's that recent. For the most part, I never used to feel confident without makeup. I know this video would most probably be palatable to younger girls than me, because I guess when you're from, you know, teenage all the way to like just entering adulthood, and I'm not saying that it ends there, you could still have a bit of a struggle with confidence throughout your adult years. I will put some pictures of what I used to look like. It's not that I had like a significant change, but I definitely had a glow up. And it's not that it's not even that I did anything to achieve the glow up. Like, what I mean is like physical, like leave even like makeup or anything. Just, it was definitely something that I had to do within. Honestly, I did not know myself, and I mean that in every way. Like, I didn't know, like, you know what, I'm a it girl, that, and also like know my actual self, like who is Natalie to the core, like who is inside here, like beyond all this makeup, beyond skin, beyond, you know, my name, inside Natalie, inside that name Natalie, who's hiding there, like who owns that name. I did not know that. So I'm gonna start with, I think it was 2021. After some time, towards the end of the year, I got into like a healthy relationship, and it was nice. I really enjoyed the relationship, but I did not feel like I was like I should be in that relationship. And not because of, you know, I had done something wrong. I just felt like I realized that I did not know myself, like, and I did explain it to the person, and I'm like, I think I've never actually been alone and, you know, got to know myself, date myself and everything. So I did explain that to them, and obviously it's not an easy thing to tell someone, and it's obviously, I can imagine on the receiving end it wasn't like something you'd also want to hear. But anyways, that happened. Towards the end of 2022 is when I knew, like, okay, now I'm good. Now, like, I understand myself and everything. So I have taken like maybe, I don't know, 1 going to 2 years. I cannot lie to you, 2022 was a very insecure year for me. Like, I was deeply insecure, but you'd never know that, because, you know, you put on a facade. You definitely, I'm gonna say for myself, I did definitely put on a facade, and not that like I was like being fake or anything, but I was faking it, you know, like fake it till you make it. To some extent I can say that worked for me, but at the same time, did it really? And I felt so beautiful with makeup, and then when I take off the makeup, it's like, and my skin at that time, I think 2022 is when my skin started breaking out like crazy, because I've actually never, like throughout my life, I had never gotten like breakouts. So that was the first time, and it was like really scary, because I was so focused on my face, and I'm like, I need to look a particular way. Without makeup, I just look, I don't know. And obviously, like, I got into social media, and I always had this fear of like someone from social media meeting me and be like, is this really you? Do you have another face that you usually put on? I'm not blaming it on social media. That was totally like on my part, because I am a user of social media. I could decide anytime to stop using social media. So the first thing I'm gonna say is there's a difference between being insecure and having insecurities. You could have insecurities and not be insecure, but you can be insecure and have insecurities, like lots of insecurities. And that doesn't necessarily mean only your outward look. I mean also like insecure as a person, maybe in terms of like relationships. Maybe you don't feel confident enough to speak up, or even like in front of people. Like there's nothing wrong with being shy. I mean, like, you don't feel like you have enough to say, maybe. And I think that used to be me most of the time, feeling inadequate in general. Feeling inadequate. For that, now started investigating your thoughts, where exactly they come from. And what I did with that was mindfulness. I did practice mindfulness. I used to have this app called Smiling Mind, I think. I'm not so sure, but I'll check again. And I actually need to get back to that because it was so helpful. It's a guided meditation, but it's mindfulness meditation. So, you know, like when you're somewhere, you forget, like, I don't know if you right now you're seated. I'm gonna remind you that you can feel the point of contact between your gluteus maximus and the chair. You can, there's light on your face right now. There's you're breathing right now. You're listening right now. Like, those are things you tend to forget because you're so used to doing them. And that's what mindfulness you know, brings reality back to you, so that you're present, you're in the now, you remember all these things. I did practice investigating my thoughts, and how that happened was, I, like, whatever I'm thinking, I don't judge my thoughts. Like, they're just passing thoughts, like, oh my gosh, I look ugly, I don't look nice, I need to go and do my makeup, oh my gosh, my hair is looking a mess. And I don't say anything to those thoughts. Like, they're passing thoughts, and like, my work, my job is to watch them. Just watch them. I did read this book, The Power of Now, and it was asking, do you use your mind or does your mind use you? You know, like, those thoughts, if your mind is using you, those thoughts are going to come, and they're going to, like, overpower you, the person who's supposed to be the user of the mind. You're the carrier of the mind, but the mind right now is carrying you. With mindfulness, you're aware of those thoughts, and then after a while you start investigating those thoughts, and like, where did that come from? You know, maybe you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you see, like, you know, your tummy is like showing, and it's like, oh my gosh, you have such a big stomach, and you ask yourself, where did that come from? Most of the time, most likely, that did not come from your head. And then the second thing that I did, and I think this really helped me. Like, I did not expect it to help me as much as it did, but sleeping, listening to affirmations. Like, when you go to YouTube, there are these like affirmations that are for sleeping. So it's just like it could be like a 7-hour video. You're not obviously not going to watch the whole thing. You're gonna sleep through it. My intention is to sleep, but I'm putting it as a background like sound. I loved using I am affirmations because I feel like, to me, those are like some of the most powerful words you could ever use. I am, meaning you already are, you know? I am, like, it already is. So I am itself, to me, is a sentence. I am not looking forward to, because I am. I'm not I wasn't, it's not I wasn't, it's not I will, I am. So I am beautiful. Like, it already exists within me. I'm not looking to be beautiful. I wasn't beautiful. I am. So you condition yourself while you sleep. And those, like I said, those words are very powerful. I am confident. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am beautiful. I am handsome. Whatever you want to say, I am, you are. You are exactly that. You condition your subconscious because essentially you're sleeping. So your mind is listening to these things over and over and over and over. As much as it may not be conscious, like you don't know it right now, it is already in your mind. So it's up to you to bring it to the conscious. It's up to you to actually know it because you already are. You get what I mean? You already are. So what are you? What I'm asking you is, you are dash. I want you to fill it in with one word. I'm trusting and hoping that you said that. But yes you are. After a while, like maybe I don't know, 2 weeks, I was waking up feeling different. Because like I said, I was programming my mind as much as it was not in the conscious. Like I'm not doing consciously, knowingly, because I'm sleeping. It was in my subconscious. The subconscious is very powerful. It drives you to do things that you do not think that were already there, but they were already there. So my subconscious was hearing these things over and over, play over and over. And at some point, it did come to the conscious with my efforts, with my own efforts. Number 3 is very much connected to number 2. You already have it. Whatever it is you think you need, whatever it is you think you want, you already have it. Your mind is just making too much noise. And that's why I was saying, do you use your mind, or does your mind use you? I want to talk about something that's going to explain what I just said. It's the Marilyn Monroe effect. You have heard of Marilyn Monroe. If you haven't, Marilyn Monroe was an incredible actress, and she's just iconic, okay? I'm not gonna get into who she was. If you would like to research on her, please do. She was walking with this lady. It was just a normal day, like I said. Like, she used to like going to New York because nobody used to disturb her. Like, she could just live a normal life for a few minutes, catch her breath. So she asked this lady, Marilyn Monroe, now, do you want to see me become her? And this lady, she doesn't even know what Marilyn Monroe means. Like, she's like, huh? But she just said yes. And then she just switched in 2 seconds. Marilyn Monroe just scooped up this energy. She just changed. And cars started stopping and people started recognizing, oh my god, it's Marilyn Monroe. Like, cars are stopping, people are running towards them. And she's like, what is going on? Because it was a 1 second thing. And suddenly she's just she's doing it. She's the Ikra. She's just 2 seconds ago, she was like, come on now. Right now, she's Rihanna. She's Beyonce. She's Jennifer Aniston. She's Michelle Obama. Like, everybody's stopping, everybody's taking pictures of her, everybody's running towards her, and this woman is like, what just happened? So the thing is, Marilyn Monroe knew what I'm telling you right now. You already have it. You just don't realize that you already have it. You're not going to look for it anywhere. I'm telling you, it was a 1 second thing. She just got into character, basically. So Marilyn Monroe effect is knowing you're the it girl or it guy. People are going to start approaching you or just giving you mad stares because there's something about you, but we cannot figure it out. That's exactly what Marilyn Monroe was doing. Have you ever seen someone who they look good and they know it, and you in your head you're thinking this person is very confident, and makes them 100 times more attractive? That's the thing. The fact that they know it is what is making you say, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I can tell you for a fact that you're already it. It's just you to realize it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you have a powerful, majestic walk. Take it and run with it. Maybe you have you speak so eloquently. Whatever it is you're good at, and when it's your chance, it's on sight. It's game. Take it and run with it. Take it and run with it. Start by practicing with that, because you already know you're good at this thing. You're going to feel good about yourself because you already know this is something you're good at. You're not doubting yourself at all. So this was big sister advice. I'm also grateful that I have this platform where I can share such things. I hope this does help. Practice talking to yourself in the mirror so that you hear your voice more, first of all, so that you don't feel cringy when you're talking, or you don't feel like you have enough to say. You are. Get it? Get it? You are. And me, I am. We all are. Okay? Start with those small things and see you at the top, babes. Mwah. If you haven't yet, babes, please subscribe. Like, what more do I have to do to earn a subscription? We are creating the it girl here. We are creating the it guy here. You already it. I didn't do anything to help you get there. I didn't do anything to make you get there. You already were. It's just that I needed to remind you. So subscribe, my love. I'm a subscriber. Okay, guys. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you would like more of these videos. Me, one thing about me, when I'm in front of the camera, I can talk and talk and talk and talk and talk forever. So I love to do these things. So yeah. Bye. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and check me out on my social media. I'm fun. Nabamba like that, okay? Right?